What do you think, Ruhal?
I'm speechless, man.
In what way?
I don't know, just what he just said. The guy thought he's going to be executed, and that's why he kind of jerked. And then he got slammed on the floor because of that. Just...
It upsets you? I guess, because you know what it was like to be there and probably in that situation.
I do know how it feels like to be there, and especially when you can't speak or communicate.
Can you see it from Brandon's position? What do you make of that?
To a certain extent, yeah, I can see. I can see where he's coming from, because when you're young, you do a lot of things that you regret, like every human. So don't hold against him. He's realised what he did was wrong, and he's living with it and he's suffering with it. And as long as he knows what he did was wrong, that's the main thing.
It takes a lot of courage.
It takes a lot of courage to say that I was wrong. It takes a lot of courage.
Brandon left Cuba in mid-2002. Shafiq and Ruhal were to spend another 2 years at Guantanamo. They say that during that time they were tortured to try to make them confess to being members of Al-Qaeda.
We were in a block where everything was controlled by our interrogators. So they had more power than the military there. Although we were being taken to interrogation for hours and hours, short-shackled and left there with music blaring for hours and hours, I think that was nothing compared to what used to happen to other detainees. So if there's any way of prosecuting them, they should definitely be prosecuted.
What about the guards, such as Brandon? Should Brandon be prosecuted?
Personally, no, because of what he's doing at the moment. He's gone out of his way. He doesn't need to tell the world. Nobody would have known about this situation, what had happened. But he's gone out of his way. He feels guilty for what he's done. And I think that's punishment enough.
Brandon, Ruhal, Shafiq, thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Later that evening, the men go for a meal together.
Two of those. No, one of them. One of them.
It's a chance for Brandon to meet the families of his former prisoners and to have his first taste of curry.
I would recommend to have the shish kebab starter. The second one.
Second one right here?
Yeah. That's minced meat cooked in a clay oven, in a skewer.
That's what I'll go for.
Yeah, shish kebab.
Yeah, I'll go with that one.
It's just nice to see him, and he's a normal guy, he's got a family just like us, and actually more or less the same sort of people, aren't we?
Exactly.
I hope you get something out of it, going back home and...
Oh, definitely. That's why I came. It's definitely been a positive experience.
Other than a bad stomach after the curry.
It's like 10 hours ago.
The next morning, and it's time for Brandon to return home.
I'm just glad that he actually came, and now he's leaving. I feel a bit sad because, he's only here for like 48 hours and he's leaving, and I actually want to spend more time with him to get to know him on a personal level. Pleasure to meet you, yeah? Too. Nice meeting you. If you ever come back to the UK, anytime, drop us a name.
Oh, for real, keep in touch, too.
I think overall it went really well, and I think I've gained a friend.
I'll keep in touch for sure.
You too, man.
I'll check you every now and again.
Yeah, I'll send you a message.
I'm glad I came and done it. And it's good to be able to tell them how I felt, and that I was really sorry for what happened, and tell them my side of their story to their face, and to hear them tell me that they understood, and for me to move on. We become friends. When we leave here, I'm leaving here with 2 more friends than I did when I came.
Gavin Lee with that report.